Very good. Our next speaker is from Cardinal Cushing Centers. It's Michelle Markowitz. I've had the luxury of starting a conversation with her, and we got quite excited about the opportunities that they're providing. It's a very exciting program. It has a lot of depth and flexibility to do different things, and I guess let's just bring Michelle up here, and we're very excited. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you for inviting us this evening. We're very excited to be part of this event. Cardinal Cushing Centers has been around for quite some time, since 1947, and we're primarily a school, but we've really expanded our services beyond the scope of our school programs within the last few years. Specifically speaking about the 18 to 22-year-old population, our students are involved in a program called the CORE program. And our campus is set up so that our students have the ability to run businesses right on our grounds. We have a full-service cafe and bakery. We have a culinary arts program with a restaurant. We have a greenhouse and horticulture program. We have a container redemption center, a thrift store, an inn, and a little boutique where we sell student-made artwork. So our students have the ability to try out the different vocational experiences on our campus, and we expand upon their strengths and look at the areas where they might need some additional support and services, and then really try to get them ready for community job placements. We have many community partners, and as Craig and Jake had mentioned, we really expanded that with the addition of Best Buddies. We had probably 5 community businesses that we worked with before Best Buddies coming on, and now I think you guys have brought in an additional 15, and that's been, I think, over the course of just 2 or 3 years. So it's really expanded our students' lives and their experiences out in the community. Our school program, we really focus on transitioning or filling in that gap from school to adult life, getting our students ready to be adults that will contribute to their community. Some of our kids will move on to a competitive employment opportunity, and some will be volunteers. And I think it's important for parents to realize that sometimes, you know, a student may not, or when your young adult leaves you, they may not have a job where they're making, you know, a huge amount of money, but if they're having an opportunity to maybe volunteer and have some rich experiences, sometimes it's not always about the paycheck, but it's also about being out in their community and really doing something that's very meaningful for them. We recently started a partnership with public school districts, and it's called our Vocational Alternatives Program. And we work with public schools, and they can send up to 4 students to our school with a staff person. And it's great for those kids that don't necessarily need an out-of-district placement, that are still part of their community, that are very connected to their high school, and they can come to Cardinal Cushing and utilize all of our vocational sites and get some good, strong job training. So we have that, and you can really determine what your schedule would like to be. You can do 5 days a week, you can do a few days a week, 1 day a week, whatever it is that the district would like to do. We also have a relationship with a community college where our students take courses down Cape Cod at Project Forward. So that's new within the last 3 years, and that's really been a nice addition for our kids, giving them that experience of being on a college campus and having experiences that their siblings may be having, cousins, friends. So the Project Forward program is new as well. Another community piece that we do, we also do vocational assessments. So students can come to our program, and over a course of a week or 2 weeks, our staff conduct vocational assessments for students and take a look at the strengths and areas that they need to improve, challenges, work environments. And we find most of our students come in thinking that, you know, geez, I really want to do maybe childcare, and then we realize that that's not really a strength for them. So really trying to help them work through those emotions and get them ready for something that they're really going to shine. So we're doing a lot with transition. We have a new CEO. She's been with us for about 4 years, but we've been under the process of a lot of change and transition ourselves, and I think her focus has really been on the 18 to 22 population. So there's been a lot of growth in our campus, and we're really trying to think outside the box and not necessarily look at kids coming to Cardinal Cushing, but partnering with other agencies like Best Buddies, like the public school districts, to offer something really different and unique. So we're open to changing and developing new relationships with other organizations and really expanding the services that we offer. We also offer post-22 services, which is something that I'll talk a little bit about, but it's not really my area of expertise. We offer post-22 day programs as well as group home models for young adults. And there's a location in Braintree as well as at our Hanover campus. So that's something that is covered by DDS. And again, as Jake had mentioned, when your child is approaching 22, you really want to start getting mass rehab or DDS involved in future planning. So that's kind of who we are and what we do. Like I said, we're really excited to be here and look forward to answering your questions this evening.
Okay, we have a little extra time. I wanted to start about 8 o'clock with the panel discussion. We have, Nora, are you walking around? There's a couple, board members, can you raise your hand? If you need to fill out a question that might just help us be able to read them for the videotape and stuff like that, feel free to ask, and we'll write it down. That's for the general questions regarding most about what is transitional service, how can we do that. We're going to probably just change it up a little bit to have everybody come up, of the speakers, and people can ask programmatic questions regarding, like, what does Best Buddies do? Could my son or daughter be involved with it this way or that way? And then we'll break it out into more of an overall discussion, okay? So, come on up.